Also, a little later on in Live Lunch, we have a very special show for you. We have some reps from Baby Safe Haven of New England to ask for your help. A new awareness campaign for the Baby Safe Haven website and hotline. You got to get involved in this. I so believe in it. I'm going to make you believe in it, too, because it's a good thing for the innocent victims that unfortunately get left with no one to take care of them. So we'll get to that in just a few minutes, all right? We're going to get the girls in here. Let's get on the road for the Who's 82 final performance in Canada now on Live Lunch. PIXY 103. Live Lunch on Cape Cod's Rock, PIXY 103 with Green Day's Boulevard of Broken Dreams, which is an appropriate song as we segue into my Live Lunch guest today in our studio, PIXY 103. I want to welcome Bonnie, Alexandra, Meshva, and Reka, all from Cape Cod Community College. Girls, thanks for coming in. Thanks for being here for such a great cause. How you guys doing?
Doing good.
Yeah, you're here for, again, in which PIXY 103 is very excited to be one of the first stations in the nation to help out with radio airwaves with Baby Safe Haven. And you're here representing that gang. This is a final project at 4Cs for you to help out, get some great grades, and, of course, make people aware of Baby Safe Haven. So, you know, what is it all about? I know you're representing Baby Safe Haven New England. We're asking for awareness. And with our listeners, maybe, Reka, you want to tell our listeners a little more about how they can get involved and what it's all about.
Sure. So I'm Reka, and with me are Meshwa, Alexandra, and Bonnie, and we're representing the Baby Safe Haven New England to ask for your help in a new awareness campaign for the Baby Safe Haven website and hotline.
Which is?
It is babysafehaven.com, and the hotline is 866-814-SAFE.
Mm-hmm. So for those listeners that are not aware of Baby Safe Haven, Tell everybody what it's all about. I mean, this is we've seen a few news stories on TV, but basically it's set up for women who have a child, a baby that they don't want, and where they can bring this baby to, right? Tell us a little more about that.
Well, we have a contract for you to sign and to agree to tell your listeners once a week about the Baby Safe Haven hotline and website, and to tell a friend that there is always help out there for answers or questions. In return, when a story breaks PIXY 103, we will get the news ahead of every other media outlet in the state.
Absolutely. Where's the contract? I'll sign it twice. Absolutely. And we'll get a link on PIXY103.com to go directly to that website and see what we can do. But now, say, for instance, there is a listener out there who doesn't want their child. What do they do? Where do they go? Can they leave that baby at hospital emergency rooms or staffed fire EMS stations, police stations like that?
They
Absolutely
can do that.
No questions,
No questions asked. Mm-hmm. And since you're the first radio station to sign the contract, we have a big news story to break first in the state.
Really?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
In the last month, the sixth baby was safely surrendered under the Baby Safe Haven law.
Really?
And your listeners are the first ones to hear this great news.
The sixth baby?
Yes, the sixth baby.
Because this law has not been in effect for too long, only, 29 months
yep.
or so. That is fantastic news.
Yeah, it is.
That's fantastic.
Yep.
And these babies, this was a little girl that was surrendered. Do you want to tell us a little more about that?
Yep. The baby was a little girl, and she was surrendered at a medical center in the greater Boston area. Mm-hmm. And she's been named Ashley, which stands for a Safe Haven Little Infant Embrace. She's already been placed in a pre-adoptive home, and she's happy and thriving.
Oh, that is fantastic. That is really great news. So listeners, this is it. We're at the beginning of this campaign with babysafehaven.com. Spread the word, because there are answers. If you know of a young adult or a teen, or even, I know I was checking up a little bit about Baby Safe Haven, and some of the women that have actually surrendered their babies are not so much teenagers. They're actually women in their 20s that might not want the baby. There are places you can go, again, bring them to the emergency hospital rooms or staffed fire EMS stations, police stations. No questions asked. If you want to surrender that baby, please don't do something, drastic. Sometimes in the panic of it all, you hear about the babies that end up, left in dumpsters or unfortunately, on the roadsides. Bring them to a safe haven, babysafehaven.com. Why don't you give out that number again?
The number is 866-814-SAFE.
All right. And again, PIXY103.com. Within the next day or so, we'll have a complete link to the website, babysafehaven.com. I want to wish you girls the best of luck at 4Cs with this project. And I hope that we can help together spread the word throughout not only New England, the Cape, New England, but all over the country. BabySafeHaven.com. Thank you, girls, for coming in.
Thank you, and thanks to PIXY 103. Your station sweeper can give hope to make an infant a keeper.
Oh, that makes me feel warm inside, and it certainly does. So, again, listeners, if you need more information, go to BabySafeHaven.com. I'll give out that phone number one more time, okay?
866-814-SAFE.
All right, girls. Thank you again so much.
Thank you.
All right. Live Lunch Classic from Guns N' Roses, I think, is an appropriate one to get into. Sweet Child of Mine. It's Live Lunch brought to you by Scotty's Famous Pizza and PIXY 103. BabySafeHaven.com. Check it out. Support it. Spread the word.